Right. From the looks of it, we didn't get anything good. Oh well. What did we get? Ashes there. Pouches can be okay, but mostly nothing. I mean, the runes don't hurt. Yeah, the pearls are what we're really hurting for. Right, how much is the full set? 400, 350, and 250. And it feels like I've been absolutely shafted by the amount of pearls we're getting. Look them up, but yeah, we have 100, and I've done this, what? Level 30 to 56. But we're getting there, right? 60 is what we need for quests. Along with that, did Slayer, Fletching, basically just did a bunch of little bits of skilling, right, here and there. The main thing we want to definitely do today is the Troubled Tortugans, right, the sailing quest, and then I can, forget about sailing for a little bit. And then we can do what's called Lunar Diplomacy, right, so that I can finally get NPC contact. That helps a lot with this, and then also with Slayer, which is definitely a grind I need to start going into more as well, right? I have a decent chunk of points banked up from doing Wildy Slayer, so I should be fine to now essentially do, tutorial skipping. And what? I assume they're both mediums. You could also just do, well, so this is the problem. I'm still trying to get magic logs, right, for Desert Treasure so we can burst. Did a little bit more Wintertodt, nothing. Did a little bit of Hunter Rumors, nothing. Just nowhere in the game does it want drop me magic logs. I might actually have to get to 75 woodcutting, which just seems abysmal. But I think we'll start with Troubled Tortugans. I assume... No? Is it not up yet? Because they did say that the quest hub was updated for charting, but I guess not. Okay, if we go... Not down there. We go quest helper. Each quest, sidebar, quest hints, dialogue, colors. Maybe I'm crazy, but I'm sure I read something when I logged in the first time, because I did some guides with Rift this morning. But it said updated for sailing charting, but regardless, we can start this, right? And start this quest by talking to an injured Tortugan on remote island, which is down there. I can't, for the life of me, remember where I docked my ships, to be honest. It's kind of an annoying way. I'm gonna hope they're at Catherby, because that's usually where I leave them. But maybe they're at Pandemonium. Either way. If we're sailing, grab out agility gear, for whatever reason. God. Do we try to bring anything preemptively? I mean, I can probably Google it, and we can see exactly what the quest needs. I know, obviously, you fight a griffin. Whatever. Bring... Should have a bunch of stuff to Elk as well. Yeah, there we go. And get some cash back. And then... Runes to, of course, Elk. Fire, Nature. And what else do I need? Just teleports, I guess. And some cash. Underwater rune. Alright, to Camelot. And if our boat's not there, then I can charter. So yeah, so definitely Troubled Tortugans and Lunar Diplomacy, at the very least, is what we're aiming for today. We'll slowly get back into it, right? We're not far off Escape. It's still some of those skill grinds, right? Hunter needs to get to 70. Farming's a nuisance one for me, because I'm not capable. Pandemonium. Okay, they both have the Pandemonium. That's interesting. Don't remember them being that price. Remember it being like 242 for the raft. Charter. The Pandemonium. would assume it's my most recent boat. It's nice that you can steer and still elk. That's not a player ship, that is the trial ship. Need to at some point mark all these as well. Annoyingly. Because there's the sailing plugin now, which is really nice. Tells you where everything is, which is awesome. Well, I can do all of them. I think it should have launched with more trials, because the trials definitely seem like the best part of it. They seem like a lot funner, interactive sailing. And Shipwreck Island is down there. And I'm going through a school of sharks. That's not great. But they're not too strong. Don't know if I've charted over here. Yeah, I have. That's the only thing. Saying which ones you've completed would be nice. But yeah, if you bring something to do while you're sailing, then it's a pretty nice time. Apparently I want to be salvaging more because there's an item, an amulet, right, to teleport to a bunch of different ports. Seems nice. I should do the ducky, but I don't care enough, to be honest. They're not great XP overall. Alright. Oops. Interesting. Help the troubled Tortugan. Who's missing an arm? Oh, well, a fin, I should say. That was seaweed and palm leaves? It's nice to have to read a little. Seaweed and a palm leaf. Just 1 and 1. Yeah, we need 1, I guess. To the conch. Yeah, it's not far away, but where's the dock? This side. On this side. Rowboat to the conch east. I'll just see the other side. And a ferry ring. I assume we unlock the ferry ring afterwards. I do have to be a little wary of danger. Ship is looking a little worse for wear. Remember, you don't actually have to click, so this is actually freer than agility. I hate these crates, but Because they're a lot easier than the ducks will do it. Oh, no. That's why I absolutely hate the goddamn crates. The random teleport to God knows where should never be in. Like to a port? Sure. Then, you know, you've lost a little bit of time. But teleport to wherever, you then have to run, figure out where your boat's been sent to. It's pretty annoying. And they're really not worth the XP either. The miscellaneous stat ones are cool. Maybe you could randomly do something. But this is an absolute no. This shit. Right? I hope my ship's at the Pandemonium. I hope it's just the closest port. I guess we'll find out. No, so it always sends it back to Port Sarim as well, which is just shit. I got one the other day that was outside the Coliseum. Port Sarim. That just made me go, I'm not doing sailing today. Well, that adds like an extra 5 minutes of sea travel now. Alright, that should mean that my boat goes to Pandemonium, right? That's essentially your boat's spawn point, if anything should happen. I don't know if I've charted this. You need the logbook. No. I should grab them all out anyway. Just in case. Because if they're on your way to something, sure. Going out of your way to do them all seems redundant. Even with the XP boost that they offer. Me to the wrong side of it. Oh well. We've done that one. And having no, marking that you've done this one. Also is kind of annoying. Oh, look, another crate. We roll the dice. And you have to drink them on your ship too. there enough room for me to rotate? Probably not. Just, yeah. Reverse all the way out. Also a beauty of a time. Not doing the ducky. Duckies are shit. Fortunately. Around these rocks and follow the island. There's not going to be a bank here, and I'm going to be even more annoyed. I should have looked up items and just brought everything. Weird, it shows whirlpools on the map, but there are none. Guessing the island isn't technically unlocked until we fix it up. I've seen little bits of the quest here and there. Alright, but there is charter people. Right. Will be where we'll get a chore list and we'll have to run to a bank. Used my boat, Great Conch, docked at Summer Shore. For healing, gave permission to roam the island. Should head over to Elder Rayleigh's home in southeast corner of the Summer Shore. Oh, this one? Yeah. That's nice and easy then. There's the chore list. Alright, God. Looks as though a lot of this is found on the island, though. A whole bunch of shells, a whole bunch of their shed shells, and logs. So I guess we just run around picking stuff up. I need to find an axe, I guess. Right, that's nice. Not having to leave the island. Seashells will be along the beach. I suppose I should probably count. Logs, though, I would need an axe for. Also dock some stuff on my boat. Where's the little woodcutting grove? Over there. And these are, I would assume, also what I need for the next upgrades. Mahogany, apple. Nope. Whatever this J Jabor is, doesn't look to be. Big net, harpoon. Interesting. Alright, let me get rid of the junk. But in terms of the list, of course we stop. 1, 3, 4, 6. So I have enough seashells. That's nice. Bombs up. Thank God. This is an animation one. And hit splat. If it was a hardcore, you'd have to be a little weary. Interestingly. Beneath that, leave the list down there. I can just go up here. Okay, so we have enough seashells. How many scoots? 1, 3, 5, also 6. Is it 6 logs? 3, 5, 7, 8. No, 8. No, 9 logs? Either way. 6 scoots. And I assume there's somewhere I can pick up an axe. They're not going to be that mean. We'll head over to the trees and see if there's an axe in a stump or something. Another cowpot patch is nice. Yeah, there's an axe. And there's the Jabora trees. Grab the axe. I'm sure chopping all the new trees is probably worth a good bit of cash right now, right? Then I assume we can just repair stuff to start clearing the inventory. A bronze axe is not it for this, apparently. That'll be poisonous. Come on. I think I meant to wait till it says not woodcutting. And then that's how you can, quickly reset the, Is there a skill time animation timer? I know the mechanics of most things. I don't know what they were called, probably. Also, you do need a sword and a hammer. Ah! Yeah, they have to be somewhere in this place. There's a bank. I'm an idiot. I didn't even notice there was a bank here. So, grab our proper axe. We can ditch. I would assume the teleport runes. Take the alking stuff. Give me my better axe. Oh, and it was a hammer and a saw. But we should be able to fix a few things. I'm gonna hope they get crossed off the list. Two seashells done, two scoots, two scoots. So I'm missing no scoots. I'm just missing 2, 4, 5 logs. Hopefully this is quicker. Yeah, much better. To some degree. More, and that should be it. There we go. Alright, so one of the things I have to repair. All wall crates. All wall crates. So, broken houses? Don't see any. The other crate was here. There we go. One other one. There we are. That should be everything. Unless I've missed something on the list. No. Beautiful. My character would have told us anyway. Thank you for my lamp. Okay, so next up is just straight away dealing with the griffin. I think I should be able to pick up this trail somewhere in the middle of town. I guess we swap into combat? Yeah, straight away. So, I do know the mechanics. We want stab. I guess it's still just the... Well, is the dragon to me? If I add the partisan, that'd probably be okay here. Yes, dragon dagger. You also want to be heavy. And then overall, it's not actually a difficult boss. So, boots of stone. What's this at? 23. I think it was like 40 kilos or something. I don't know if it has to be your specific weight as well. I guess we'll find out as we do it. Strength. Ring gloves. I don't really have a ring. I guess that's it. We could throw in other things that are heavy-ish. I don't really think I have any. Alright. Be fine. I mean, you just... What is it? Actually, I have this. Yeah. I mean, I lose strength bonus, but that should be plenty of weight. If this is the go. Great pot will do, and then a whole bunch of 1-1. And now our run goes bye-bye. Where does the trail start? Do I pick it up from a trail somewhere in the middle of town? I see nothing highlighted. This... I'll consider the middle of town? I would assume this is the middle of town. Spec Monument. Yeah, that's probably it. What have we used so far? Construction, sailing, woodcutting, Haven't used crafting, have we? Oh, I guess that might have been the medkits. So this might actually be just the last section of the quest. Find the griffin, deal with the griffin. Too simple to be in this nice close cave. There's the fairy ring nearby, so that should be good enough. Would have been funny if a ring of pursuit solved this quickly. I would assume it's this, and don't tell me I need to bring a pickaxe. Yeah, it did. Or an axe. Something. It looks like wood. An axe. Of course. I suppose there was an agility shortcut back to the bank. There is. And a fairy ring too, which is nice. An axe. Do I want to bring my other helm? Tempting. I think this is correct for the weight requirement. More trees. Here's what else is around here. And so far, so easy. It is meant to be like a mid-level boss, no? Oh yeah, there you go. Tries to pick you up, but fails thanks to your heavy equipment. So I assume it does have to be equipped. That can't be the real one, right? That was the griffin I should return. No. Because it's like Shellbane Griffin or something, right? There's a proper boss one as well. Surely. I mean, we didn't really have to pray. Didn't have to eat any of my food. This quest is medium, so it can't be this short. Need to sail to the Little Pearl, southeast of the conch. I'll meet you there. And don't forget to pick up a shield from Elder Blunt outside. Ah, that's... I do sort of remember as well. That's sort of the new Cape's slot. The barn. Barn? Learn? And then this is a bunch of weight. So the question is that enough weight now to not have to wear this golden helm? I'd hope so. I'd hate to get there and then it not be it. It's going to take out the Nezzy. Dash that. Is there a way to see weight of equipment versus weight of inventory? 51 versus 51, no. But we should be over 40, surely, with the shell. I believe it's 40. And then the little pearl. I'll read the quest. They'll probably tell us. South of the Great Conch. Directed south. Has to be this one. Can't be that one. This one. Yeah, there we go. The little pearl. Schools of angry anything? Dolphins. Dolphins are fine. The dock is on this side. Traps. Some sort of cutscene. Oh, there's the big griffin. There you go, the proper boss. Oh. Alright. Unfortunately, this is not the right amount of equipment. I'm not heavy enough. We should still be fine. Not a difficult boss. It will be nice to have a better weapon for this at some point. Is the acid pool there? Still no. Oh. Okay. So it spawns them for a while. And then they turn into whirlwinds. That's good. Another sort of early boss to teach movement. Couldn't have taken off the golden helmet. Weight requirements are an interesting thing to do. A 1kc rapier? Or whatever it's called. I assume I just go back now. No. Of course, it's the one elder I didn't talk to. Alright, and now we go back. Yeah. Alright, back to Elking. Should have really bought Fire Star. You never really remember some of the rune costs. Something in the drink to the west. I don't know if he just tells you about this stuff. I had him point out like a crate, not a crowbar crate, but just a crate to retrieve. Which is kind of cool that random things can sort of spawn. So far I've had one castaway, one random crate. Not very commonly, but still. There they made the range nice and big. But yeah, so even just a dragon dagger is a good starting point for the griffin. Although the post-quest one will probably be a little bit harder. The only sort of issue is the skill requirements are kind of high in that sense. I guess I did 55. Cool. So that's Trouble to Tugan's done. Is there anything worthwhile? What's this herb shop? Out of curiosity. That's just normal stuff. They don't sell anything great. Weapon-wise, you can buy a new shield. Nine shield's decent for Foundry? That could be interesting. I do have to stock up on some. Problem is, there's still no great way here till you get all the amulet stuff onto place. Then crafting, I assume just the usual crafting. Not gems. But we can bank. Yeah, so it's mainly just for the weight. An okay defensive back piece, I suppose. Right, but you can't do the Griffin without a Slayer task, unfortunately. The main thing was we want to unlock them. I think I still have to unlock them, though, annoyingly. But I definitely want to do Lunar Diplomacy, right? NPC contact helps with so many things. And we can even use Quest Helper for this one. Ain't that nice? Alright, the question is, do I have everything I need? A Bullseye Lantern can be taken care of. Could have Molten Glass left. It's a Oak Light. Otherwise, then everything else is yellow, white. What we like to see. I assume it's just the lantern lens, right? Oh. Bullseye Lantern. Which is still the same thing. I take the sapphire one we have. And I just swap them out. You have to relight it. I guess we're making one then. Steel or iron for a Bullseye Lantern? It is... Start with empty. Start with unfinished. A steel bar. I don't know why I'm looking there for my hammer. I need to move the basic hammers and the saws to a little construction tab. Easier on me to find them all. Right, to Varrock. All the altars we can just... Well, actually I should have the talismans for these, at the very least. Bullseye Lantern. I assume it has to be lit. Which is Swamp Tar? Swamp Paste? Swamp Tar. It has to be Tar. Swamp Tar. And I might as well grab everything else out. In the box. Go this way. Meritil. Raymond staff. Any pickaxe. Any pestle and mortar. Thread, needle, spade. Where is my thread? In tab 2. Was in tab 2. I'm just blind. Sorry, tab 1. First tab doesn't count. There we are. Never trust it. I always bring extra. And then lastly, a spade. Right. I no longer need that. I'll bring the teleport runes. If I bring the talismans, do I have them all? Nope, that's body. Fire, earth. Nope, that's earth, not earth. Earth, water, air. Yeah, okay, that's fine. Bring them all. Do it the easy way. Combat gears for later, I think. I guess we'll find out. And then just make the bullseye lantern from Remington. Is there a distill anywhere else? I don't think so. I don't have a seal of passage. You get a seal of passage during this quest. I didn't bring cash. Ooh, also, this is grown. I guess I should pick it as well for the XP. It's not a lot. Not worth the time. I believe it's just used, right? I have to make some oil first. Done. Oh, plus a diary achievement. So that's nice. Okay, so we need to go to Fremnik, which I don't have a great way there. Yes, I do. Draymond Staff. And then Miscellanea, which we can also check, which I should also rake. Didn't bring a rake with me. Suppose I could mine. I think I overestimated the amount of maple logs I needed in order to get fletching to 65. Let alone 60, which is the quest requirement. Miscellanea. You can also dump a little bit more cash in there, I suppose. Where's the... There we are. Approval's not too low. I'd have to give it all my cash for it to go to 750. Which I don't think is something I can do. I'll put 100k or so in there. But if we get fletching to use, then at least that's a decent money source. I'll probably just craft them, not do veil totems. Add an extra 100k in there for now until I get more cash. And we're on mahoganies. That also seems incorrect. Actually, I think you end up better off if you do both, right? It works out to more logs overall. Well, more mahogany. How to explain it? Teak, you definitely get the most. And then split, you get second most. Then mahogany, you get the least, right? And then also in terms of like seed nests and everything. I don't know, maybe it's just worth doing teaks. But I definitely want herbs, that's the main thing. Don't care about seeds. I don't care about maple. You know, just do teak. But if I... No, I end up dropping teak. Still early on, so the decision's not super impactful. I can always look it up and change it later. Remember, I don't need that. Well, I don't think I can use the deposit box, right? Talk. Curse. Just that staff, then diplomacy. Can you just walk onto the ship, or do I have to cross? No, you can just walk onto the ship. Make everything, then do the challenges. Oh, the challenges are so annoying. That I remember. Right. NPC contact. All gonna be worth it. And super glass make. Now the two big unlocks here. We also do like shows of the custodian since it's short. I'll probably fit in today. I don't know if I want to do like defender in that until I can do bursting. So we are really just stuck behind magic logs. Feels like they could have done something with this island. We probably restored my run before we started any of this. And there it goes. Oh, maybe we can hang on. Nope. I was expecting there to be like, well, I guess no. You can have every player shipping around on a galleon, right? Would have been cool though. Or if you could come together as like clans or something to make a massive ship like this. Because Because that's really what, like, warfare should be, is massive ships. Doors. Always the bane of my existence. So you get an unfinished one that you'd have to go and fuel, I guess? But in other words, I didn't have to make one. Funny the parts of quests you don't remember. And the last time you did them was, I don't know, a year or two ago, 3 years ago? Probably longer than that. Finally, now the real fun begins. Challenges. Ugh. At least we have access to a better rune shop here now, as well. You don't even have to go talk to people straight away, you can just skip it. That's nice. What we like in a quest. Or if you know what the next step is, you can go straight to it. Alright, so we can clear up our inventory, grab out combat equipment. I still want the teleports. We do have to kill the squaws. Squeeze? Squaws? What is the best thing to use against them? Suka. Completely rearranged the words in my head, the letters in my head. They have low magic level and a slight earth weakness. Sounds good to me. That or range. Alright. I guess I keep the lantern. I don't need that. Don't need that. Equipment-wise, if we're maging, then I don't really have to care. Eventually we'll get the proper gear anyway. The lunar stuff. So, lava battle stuff for now. And then, yeah, just runes. I mean, chaos should probably be enough. Chaos, earth. No, air, because, yeah, taken care of. I might as well buy some more while we talk to Baba Yaga. I only had the 500k to get the gauntlets. Grab more air while we're here. A little bit. Be enough. Alright, so now I have a shop for blood runes, soul runes, lore runes. It isn't the wilderness, which is definitely nice. Don't really need them now, though. This is green potion. And then kill some Sukas. Where looks like a safe spot. Here, I guess, if this one doesn't tag me. Journey's going good. Yeah, we did all the new sailing quests, so that's nice enough. I just have to figure out a tree. Guess that works. Slowly getting there. What? 26 quests to go? Although definitely some of the really long ones still. But this will be nice, because then I can, you know, do crafting a bit more effectively. Go do Slayer effectively. Yeah, NPC contact will be really nice to have, along with Super Glass Make. You need their hide as well, later on, don't you? You also need 4 hides for later. Up the hide. I have to watch where that one respawns though, because it should be somewhere over here. Unless he wandered all the way around. He's back there. Oh. Doesn't care about me yet. And there we go. This is not a multi-combat zone. How do I drag you effectively? There we go. You're free, but you're almost dead, so it's fine. If need be, we can always run back and grab healing. There's another hide. I suppose teeth aren't a absolute drop. One in 1.87. So yeah, no. Which is fine, because we need the hides anyway. Oh, there's a pain in the ass. Right, this one will drop the hide and the teeth and we'll be happy. And this one won't aggro straight away. Of course he will. We have enough prayer, I think. Fingers crossed we get the teeth. Otherwise, I should probably look for a better safe spot. Probably that tree. Of course. Alright, let me run around. Now to prayer. You're gonna... Good. I don't have to pick up any more hide, I just need a tooth. I don't think any of them will come back here. I think they'll all path backwards. Out of their range. Well, that's not good. But I suppose that also means they're not going to come over here and attack me. So far, this 1 in 2 is not going well. Come on. One little tooth. Alright. Grind. Use. Don't drink. He'll grab food. He wants to path correctly. And then make stuff is Dragon stuff. I probably could have mined the ore now, right? I have to wait. I might have to wait. Alright, the pirate guy's not here. You know your tabs are wrong when even you can't remember where stuff is. At least that gave us time to get back our run. Now, out of curiosity, do I have to do them in order? I'm just looking at Quest Helper. Seems like it, yeah. Alright, Air, Earth. Air is Felidor. It's gonna be fun remembering them. This should still be quicker, though, than going to, what's it even called? God, now I'm spacing. Abyss. I don't know why, just Chaos kept coming into mind. But they're called Abyssal Demons. Okay. I should also remember a Ring of Dueling since we're out and about. At some point I can restock my run. And use it on the altar. Lunar Staff Part 1. Interesting. Fire, so... Technically, actually, the Duel Arena, right? Mears. Means I should have grabbed out an extra ring. Did you also do this in Guardians of the Rift? We tried that with a different quest, and it didn't like us doing it that way. Lumbridge Swamp. I'm out of run. I'm gonna go get a ring. And in fact, we're gonna go there right now, because I'm out of run. It's nice to have run. Where's the owl? Dead center. Nope. Wrong. And then Varrock is last. Then we still have to get back to Relica, which would still be Miscellanea. I should grab out the Artie cloak while I'm here. Also then a pickaxe. And then everything else is what we already have, I believe. Oh, then I have to do more squeeze. Well, I can't say it, Suka. That should be fine. I have the pickaxe still. Part of me will always wonder if I could have just mined the ore straight away. Okay. And this... Oh, you can't wield it, though. Crap. So I need to go pick up another Draymond Star. In order to use the fairy rings to get back to Relica. Get back to an isle. And I should probably restore my run. I need to get in the habit of doing it after every little step. Especially if I have to teleport somewhere. Just rope it in. It'd still be the last destination. I assume it's nice with the teleports to be able to dock your ship at, like, Lunar Isle and a couple other places. So now, I think we can get everything all at once, right? So I should just do the Sukas. And this tree is misleading me with the branches. There we go. Yeah, cool. So I should have the amulet now. No, talk to her first. Yeah. We'll see. No tiara. Talk to Meteora. I'm guessing she'll say she's lost blah blah blah. I'm blind? I think I am. In the south of Lunar Isle Town. Yeah, that's where I was going. There she is. Alright. We can get that from them now. Then we also need to enter and mine. Which means I need 3 spaces, which is what I have, technically. So the amulet will get in the way. I guess I can drop off the cloak and the Draven staff now. And the pestle mortar, I believe. And the tinderbox. I don't know if you need a tinderbox later for lighting the razor. Probably should have brought food though. Especially if we're walking to this. It did say 4, right? Grab 3 extra for Fremnik Exiles, yeah. I assume any of them can drop the tiara. Yeah. That's what we're looking for. We can also go do the spade. Can I... Surely I can superheat. I have to run all the way to a furnace. Are you using magic? I can't walk back further. Well, this one scares me. I guess we can just teleport out. Well, to a furnace we go. I'll bank the other 3. Just in case I need them as ore. I can't remember, to be honest. Do that. Definitely need to start just bringing food with me. Alright, that, yeah, restores us. A furnace. The closest furnace, I guess, is Felidor. I don't need the talismans anymore either. We can free up more bag space. Assume I don't need the Emerald Lantern. Or the pickaxe now. I do have to smith it, so I'll just run up to Dorix. This doesn't feel like the best way, but... surely not, no. Surely it's still... take the boat. Why is it so awkward to get to Relica without the diaries? It's like a nothing place as well. I guess for Vorkath. Goddamn Wheatfield. They knew what they were doing when they made this path so narrow. Considering I'm running around in nothing, I should really just have my graceful on. Oh, I didn't think that through. Would have probably stopped us running out of run every time we just get back to the island. sorry for any abrupt stoppage. Anyone watching posts as well. My partner's bearded dragon went walkabout. There was like wind and the cage blew open, and then she disappeared overnight. And she finally found her in the garden, so I had to go retrieve her. We didn't want to spook her and her run anywhere. Alright, what are we up to? Talk to Pauline. But also a good excuse to let our run regen, right? Aren't you? See? That's weird. The more complex questions, I guess. Alright, so we have Cape and Helm. Which is nice. That's a little bit of magic bonus. We want to kill the ones down here, because we have to dig around here. For the ring or whatever it is. I mean, I suppose I could safe swap them on this side. This one will do. So do the ones with shield also cast magic? Is that the go? Maybe. What is the tiara drop rate out of curiosity? It is 1 out of 1. Oh, not the hide. Yes. Well, that was easy. No, we don't want to return the tiara because we're here, so I am getting the ring. You do have to talk to someone before you go dig. That's annoying. That should probably be the ordering in Quest Helper, is talk to everyone. There's also another Slayer unlock, right? 54, yeah. Plus with a nice offhand for range. Although, no, there's the new sailing one, isn't there? Probably look into that. I think we should do Shadows of the Custodians today. Actually, you want the Seal of Passage. I don't want to misclick that by accident. Then back to the island, make the rest. Turn to the Neuromancer, enter the Dreamland. And then the only difficult challenge is us, right? So bring a little bit of food, and then kick me to death. Something like it. Probably still just bring spells, right? Combat runes. How does this work? Can we use after your first visit? Ah! Oh, can I use the spellbook straight away? I don't actually have to complete the quest. Eh. You do have to start the quest anyway to get here. You have to do all the pirate stuff at the very least. Alright, Bob, your high-pitched squeal is getting annoying. Do I have gold with me? I do. Ceremonial clothes. One of the double talk to. Go get the stuff, bring this stuff. Which is weird, because they did it on so many early quests, right? Like Dorix, where if you have the stuff in your inventory, you just bypass it. What am I missing? What's going on? Oh, you've already tanned them. I make the robes. Never mind. Just know a handful of people have screwed up and double crafted. Right, bring all the items, grab out some more food. I don't need any of this. And we should be good. Now just the puzzle challenges, which we will breeze through. And the very annoying agility one, right? I should probably regen run for. You bring everything to her for her to just give it back. What am I forgetting? I have enough room. Good. Including the amulet? I still need a tinderbox. I do that first before. And yes, you need the amulet equipped. Not that we can barely see. The tinderbox, some more food, good to go. They'd made the Bruma Torch a proper equipable tinderbox. Why would that be too crazy? Because you still have to use it on something like the fletching knife, right? Alright, in we go. Yeah, of course. So it's an empty vial again, meaning I have to make it from scratch. So we have to go grind more sukas for teeth. Beautiful. And I need Guam and Meritil, and I need to go back and get kindling. Phenomenal. I've got the pestle and mortar. I'm going to bank this, because the last thing I need to do is accidentally teleport away. I assume you can still cast spells, yeah. Just going to eat through Earth Runes, which, yes. Alright. Kill a few more for teeth. Cool, because I'm on the selection screen. Alright, hopefully a nice quick drop. Well, it's not too easy. We got it straight away again. Guess we're getting Mage. We do need to get, I think, 75 for quests? 75 with Desert Treasure 2, if I'm not mistaken. Teeth. Yeah, thank God. More kindling, please, because I screwed up. This time, equip the amulets. And don't screw up. Everything is green. We're good. Okay. Right. Got the end booted out this time. Challenge 1. Challenge 1 the race? They've not let our run restore enough yet. It is the race straight away, of course. Because they make you run all over town, they just have to put the agility one first. Right. Now at the whims of failing. So far, so good. Problem won't be run for this one, it'll be run for the next attempts if we fail. But it's looking like we're actually in the clear. Had to be 1. We can still win. Still win. And this is why the quest sucks. Gonna do it again, I just know it. Watch. Watch us fail. Alright, only trolled us once. We'll take it. Alright, that's basically the annoying one out of the way. This is memory? Yeah, I'd assume so. Just click the blue. We might turn off our quest album for the dice one, because I like the dice one. Oh no, this is pattern recognition, isn't it? So it's the last number plus 4. I suppose we could turn off for this. $975, so 3. $975, 3, so 1. Cool. 3425. 3425. 3425. 3 plus 1 minus 2 plus 3. What? This one I don't actually know. What's the sequence again? 3425. Well, it's not 3. You don't assume this is 0. 3 plus 1. 3 minus 1. 4 plus 3. I'm just going to go with 2. I don't think that's correct, but yeah. 1, 2. 1, 4, 2, 5. So 3. I was overthinking that one. Because sometimes they just split sequence. And it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So 7, 6, 5. There's no math involved. Right, 7, 6, 5. No, we're on this one. 3, 2, 1. What did you learn? There's patterns within patterns within patterns within patterns. Cool. Okay. Follow my lead. This one's memory? Oh. Has nothing to do with the music symbols whatsoever. Oh. Gig. Where's that dance? Oh, I don't know. Not dance. Which is also where. There we are. Right next to it. Wave. Never remote in game. Blue, clap, back in, laugh, Jump for joy. Wave. I mean, I can tell what they are. I have no idea where they are in the book. Right, another one down. Ah, the dice one. Beautiful. Give me my number. Yeah. 23. We're at 13, 14, 16, 21. So a 3 can go to a 5. 4. 4. 22. And then that can go to a 5. Was that one too many, and that had to stay at a 3? I think that was one too many. Eight, 14, 15, 20, 24. 24 wasn't the thing, it was 23. $14. $5, 10. What can we lower, though? 5 down, and then that to a 4. 2, 4, 5, 6. Yeah. Next number, 17. Well, this is 7. That's too high already. So, put that to a 3, 6, 10, 7. 27. 7, 14. This is 24. 29. Minus 3. And then plus 1. $26, so same thing. Are they on the same numbers? If they are, then it's just this. I'm guessing they're not on the same numbers. No. 6, 12, 13, 18, 20. That should be 25. Be 26. Cool. Leaves 2? I think so. Been here so long, the music is gone. Leave it on random. Another RNG. Not memory, this is just trial and error. Trial and error with a whole bunch of slow animations. Well, I suppose it's memory in terms of remember where you've been. Alright, well that's nice at least, because then it's definitely too forward. Okay. Is it the same as... Is this the same as Underground Pass? Is there a weird coincidence there? Underground Pass was, I think, 3 forward, 1 left. No, there's more zones. It's not. I should probably mark these. I'm going to forget. Really. So not only are we sucking at this, we get a pretty shitty path as well. There better be an old straight coming up. So we have to go like round and round and round. Ooh. Always press forward. Forward again. Can only be forward or left. Now, unfortunately, it can be everywhere. So we'll try forward. I have a feeling it's going over. The animations that kill you on this. You can just speed them up ever so slightly. Alright, 50-50. If it's this way, then at least it's straight for another 1. So that would make us happiest. But sometimes happy is not correct. So now it's still a 50-50 because it can be either of them. So, bad. No country jig. Is there no area for this place? Oh, sure there's a soundtrack for Dreamland. Can you select music to never play? That would be nice. You have a random playlist that's actually just stuff you enjoy. Alright. Forward it is. I'm ready to mark. God damn it. This is what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. This is probably going to be like 15 hops. Not to mention then the repeating. Not to mention having to wait for the animation to completely end. At least we know it's forward again. I don't think they're going to give us an easy path. Yeah. I still don't think they're going to give us an easy path. Of course, it's right to the edge and then forward. Oh my god. We know it's that one, and then it has to be that one. Guess what? It has to be that one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. 15 is the full playboard. And then it's just the woodcutting one left, I think. Flipping being turned off again. Nope. Guess there's just tail end of this song that's ever so slow. Got 20 logs and deposit them faster. One, two, three, four, five. I think you have to pick them up before you deposit the last ones, right? Hopefully I remember to do that. If I remember correctly, this one's not all that difficult. Just they do it one by one and we can do it by fours. Can you go chop their trees? No, I don't think you can. Actually, I can pick up. I think I had enough space. One Quam bar too many. What's that, 12? I don't think that's 16. I think 2 more trips. No, no, perfect. Bye-bye. Alright, now just finding me. Set on magic. Good. Easy peasy. And dead. Alright, so definitely want to make some astral runes. I want to sit on the spell book. Oh no. We want a whole bunch of NPC contacts. Wise Air, Cosmic, Astral. Sealed Passage. Keep that, bank everything else. Yeah, you need the vial. Just in case. Goes air. And I want Cosmic. And I do want the pouch for now. And we'll bring Rune Essence with us. So we can make runes. They are fairly cheap to buy, I think. So this isn't the worst place to run runes. I can repair the pouch straight away. As like a kid, I always thought this spellbook was shit. It has no attack spells, but boy is it so useful. Is it equipped? It is equipped. I think I need space, though. I don't know how many spaces. Beautiful. We can craft. We can change our spellbook. I'm guessing it's a diary to turn off the animation. That'd be too nice. Or have I not? No, I have. I was gonna say, have I not talked to the Dark Mage? Done? Done. And then we do want to set it to... Does that always work? Because that should be last NPC. Oh no, so there's a Leagues animation. I didn't know that. You can't actually turn it off. Yeah, it's fine. But yeah, so we can contact the Dark Mage whenever we want now, which is what we want. I should probably do LMS for a rune pouch, but I think I'll probably just end up doing Slayer for it. Points end up being fairly quick. Especially now that we have NPC contact. I don't remember if I have a Slayer task. Otherwise we just go cast, tutorial. Then Duradel. Or probably Kona. No, thank you. Yes, I would. Oh, wait, does it completely end the streak? I didn't read. I thought they were separate. If you reset your current wilderness task streak of 21, is okay. But it won't affect your stand streak. Wait, what? Alright, place your assignment. Yeah, so if I complete the wilderness one, do I keep the streak? And if that's the case, then I should probably just go do the Ankus. Didn't really want to, because Ankus are not fast. With people checking the altar, you end up dead a lot. I guess I'll want to do Ankus. But then we also have Super Glass Make, which is the other one, which I need to go do Seaweed for. I suppose I should just buy runes. Yeah, that was the main concern, that they're all bought out anyway. I'll put the agility gear on and we'll run a few. It's actually also, I think, my best mage gear for now as well. Especially the ring. That was... oh, so close. Always just wear that. I need to check when the pouch upgrades. I also can't remember where my essence was. We grabbed it just before. Sometimes I'm blind. Can you fill this from the bank? You can empty. I can always hop around and buy stuff. Alright, we do want to do Shadows of the Custodian next. Well. And then grab Graceful out. You don't need much. 4 Willow Longbows is not hard at all. 3 strange creatures, which are the rabbit things. 10k Slayer for it's kind of nice. Otherwise, it is very, very short. I should have enough willow logs, I would think. What level do I get the better capacity? 75 for the next one. Eh. Alright, I won't run the runes just yet. Fine, I could probably go on this tab anyway. With the pouches. I need to set up a hunting section. Alright, but for the quests, bank everything. Need a fishing rod. 4 maple logs. Hammer. And willow logs. They do have to be strung as well. Which is fine. And then equipment to defeat the rabbits. I assume I can just melee them. How many slots does that leave for Graceful? 1, 2, 3. Which it's not stamina boost, it's just weight reduction. I guess it's so-so. But that should be everything, and then just some food. Now, the question is... I want to stay on the Lunar Spellbook. I'm gonna do Slayer. I'm just trying to think what my grind is off stream. I think we should be fine. Fine, I was done with here anyway. If I logged out with the Iron Pete be there? Probably. I think Miscellaneous is actually the closest bank now. Though it's Diary to use the shortcut, right? We can't do that. Then Devious Minds is the only other short quest, but 65 Smithing. That'll be Giant's Foundry. Need to go find a good place to buy. I think I'm up to Mithril and Steel. So I should just make this while I'm here. Was it short bows or long bows? Long bows. Oh, that's on Phil. I guess you use this on the spiel. Cool. Yeah. That's done. Monastery to AIS. Figure AIS. It says short, so I assume the cave and everything is just right around here as well. And these drop the Antler Guard. Which is probably good enough, because you don't get any great ranging shield till later, right? And it's also good for mage currently. And I assume it's better than, like, the Book of the Dead. At the very least, it's another thing to add into Slayer. But I do want to look up who can give griffins and, I guess, the rabbit monsters. I don't know what they're called. Back the wall, and then follow. I assume I don't have to do it one by one. Right, I can just follow them. Seems to be the case. Assume this is from all the missing people. Need to do Diaries and get Herblore up as well. I feel like we can get the majority of the quests done though without... Well, actually no, the Herblore requirement for... Is it songs or Gothics? 70 for that. Do you even need Herblore for Gothics? 65. That will just come from Diaries though. So I have to sit down at one point and just do all the diary tasks. Pretty sure I could do at least all the easies and mediums, and probably some of the hard. I'm guessing this is outside the town. Well, it's actually kind of far away. What's this? Rowboat north. Guess there's no good way here. Follow the blood. And then you unlock a shorter one. Or closer one. Exiles, what do we need? Crafting, Slayer, Smithing. Also not too crazy now. Be blowing a whole bunch of glass. My off time. This is mining, 72. Perilous Moons is basically just, we need gear. Do all the houses need reinforcing? Guess we're giving people defense. Not too many steps. Just save. least this time it did look like... No. No, I got east and west confused. You do still have to go right around. So there goes our run once more. Alright, I'm guessing I don't have mechanics, because there's like the different tiers of mobs. Maybe the high ones do. We're going this way. I assume this is for the more dangerous ones you actually want to farm. In that room. No labels. And then this will be a Slayer section, most likely. Really shortcut fishing spot. Tiny ones. Pray for melee, it looks like. I'm still on defense. Alright, because we're not quite at 70 yet. We need to go do the Night's Waves and get the unlocks. They give a chunk of defense XP as well, don't they? Oh, I will take rune arrows. Yeah, it gives 20k defense, so technically if I go do it, we're 2k off 70 for piety. I just have to do the prayer levels. I've been collecting bone shards from a bunch of different places. I can just continue focusing on strength. That's alchable. Not that I'm on the right book anymore. At least this quest takes you back. And you don't have to worry about running. Alright, but we have Stalk's Den, 10k, 4k, 3k, 3k. Knight's Wave. I think I can either flinch them or I can bring super restores. Not super restores, just normal restores. There is a bank here, is there not? Yeah. We should go do Knight's Waves. Unlock them quickly. No, no. Probably want the best gear I have, which is Rune. You can't use Prayer. Just that, and then we heal through. Yes, the Outdoing Cloak. Alright, in terms of restores, I have a restore. And the shitty restores are made through Highlander and Red Spice Eggs, which I should have some of. 8. 4 to 3. I'll make 3 more. You can compress them. Be happy. Hopefully this plus food, we should be fine. I mean, the main thing is they drain your defense, right? Ah, I can't teleport there. Minigame closest to a charter ship. Now the mentality. Which would be fishing trawler. And the music's gone again. Yeah. I think we'll do Night's Wave. And then I do have stuff to do, so I have to be a shorter day today. But we're back to doing quests, which is nice, right? 3 done. 2 medium, 1 short. Where are the charter people here? Do Catherby, please. There's the music. Grab out some food, dump the runes. And get to some night slaying. You want any specific weapons? Hmm. I think it's fine. You can only use melee, can't use prayers, and respawn outside. Yeah, I think it's just this and stat restores. We had music for a second. I'll probably just park myself undersea and start farming giant seaweed. Nice that your boat comes with free diving apparatus now. How do I get up? This I actually don't remember. Well, there's the ladder down, so I assume there. It's on the roof. There we go. Do I have to talk to the squire, or can I just enter? That's an explanation. I'm just going in. I guess I do have to listen to him. Okay, you have to go through everything. Yeah. You going? Thank you. Die. We'll flinch if need be. I should have brought the dagger. Eh. What's the spec on the scimitar? Increased accuracy. Good enough for me. The one that's weak against Crush, we might have to flinch. Otherwise, we should be fine. I don't think -5 is enough for me to care about. This guy is Slash and Stab, which is fine. Next one is Crush. The HP doesn't go up by too much at a time. -10. I don't know how much actually the shitty restores restore. Probably wait for one more stat reduction. A little bit conservative. At least while we serve a ton of food. They're not really hitting. Might actually get us 270 between the XP from attacking them. They're weak to crush, but we don't have crush. I suppose I could have brought the D-Mace. Yeah, any attack reduction is definitely used. Should save specs. Probably want to be on chop. Well, this guy, maybe we flinch. Was that not how you set up? Guess not. Is it the second set of dummies? That might be it. Oh, there. That works. Okay. So, hits, walk. Yeah. Nope. Oh, I don't know how to flinch them. One's definitely giving us trouble. Oh, you've flinched them on the diagonal. Ah, I get it now. On these ones, it looks like the south. Alright. But it's not looking good. Guess you really want a crush weapon. There is another crush weak one. We might dip out and come back. Because it's a very noticeable difference. I'd rather not waste the stat restores. And the bank's right down here. Are there any that are just weak to stab, or do I not have to care? No. So, yeah. Dragon Mace. Dragon Dagger for specs. And then just refill on the Kwam one. It seems like healing-wise we have plenty. 900 off. Give me my defense XP again, please. Don't spec the first few. Seems like a little bit of a waste. Maybe not. We don't hit. Next guy up is also a slasher. He lowers strength. I think I'm still just waiting till -10. Maybe throw a few specs his way. We can turn back to slash. This will get us to 70. Rush. Hopefully we see some better hits. So far, not so much. Really don't want to waste the restores. There's only 4 left though, right? No, there's 5 left. It just seems like we can't hit on this guy. Even with a crush weapon. I am on crush, right? Yep. Maybe weirdly do the accuracy check. Also, I think it's timed right, so I do have to do it somewhat quickly. Not great with the reductions. Bit better. Definitely step into heal though. -25. That's not looking good. Don't know if I have enough stat restores for the rest. They're going to take this long in terms of damage. Should have probably made more. And back to slash. Attack this guy. And see he lowers out defense. We want to get through him quickly. Drink up. The Gwyn lowers attack. The weak to slash. Do sort of want to move you up just so I can heal. I think we just have to eat the stat reduction. 3 doses left, so I can basically use it once against each of them. Could probably flinch at this point. Too early. Surely there's enough time to flinch them down. Next one's a crush again. In lower defense. Right, 2 more hits. We still might be 2 more hits. Going for a little bit higher. We spec up. We can probably dump a mace spec into the next one. Oh, he's weak to stab. I can't remember if the damage roll for the Dragon Dagger is slash or the accuracy. What am I saying? There's no attack bonus. It's just melee strength. Yeah, so it's accuracy. The Dragon Dagger spec is irrelevant. Come on. 1 more hit, please. Alright. And crush. Do that. Yeah, I let him tag me. That was a good hit to start. Cool. Hopefully I was just too early and he's not actually a quicker attack speed. Good. I should have brought a poison spear, apparently. Oh well. If you die, you can go back and restock. Ah, okay, so let them kill me. Well, and then I don't have to start from the start. That's actually not a bad idea. I think apparently logging out works as well. Probably dump another spec with how long this is going to take. And it was worthless. Wonder how long is the timer for them to despawn? Oh no, logging out and backing will resume the fight starting at that night. If they do despawn. Because actually, we can flinch them. All the way, it doesn't matter. That or we just face tank. I mean, if we can just get through this guy, we can probably just face tank the last one. With the majority hits. And just step away when we have to heal. Then my next goal should be 70 prayer, so that I can use everything. We've also brought some attack pods or something. To slightly help us. Well, it seems like they're just super tanky. The low hits aren't helping. The spec is high accuracy as well, yeah. I think we've missed all but the first one. We'll face tank till the first stat reduction. Work to treat. Then he just drains strength, so he's not too big of a deal. Maybe just step away to heal. Oh no, he drains defense as well, which is no good. We definitely hit a lot better with the Simi. Lucky last. Need like 2 hits. Oh, that was close. So we could risk it. All we have to do is land one hit. Yeah. Alright, so level 70 defense, and the prayer's unlocked, which is really nice. So I get prayer to 70, which is kind of a hard ask, but we get close to it. Happy days. Otherwise, what was it for chivalry? 60-60. So that's definitely a lot more reasonable. But other than that, what, 3 quests done, a little bit of XP. I think things have worked out pretty well today for a shortish day. But I do think we'll leave it there. Ugh, wish I could play more. It's nice after, you know, like just seeing what the go was for sailing. And it's okay. Not my cup of tea, I will say though. So I would definitely like to get back into questing. And, you know, we have requirements for a decent chunk of them. But I am still, you know, needing to sit down and finish off some of the skills. Like rune crafting and whatnot. I mean, some of them aren't too difficult. Some of them are very just AFK, relaxed. Do I have the diving stuff with me? I should have. Did it automatically get taken to your boat? So I should have had it from Recipe for Disaster. I guess it does automatically get taken to your boat, which is a little annoying. That makes it not so easy to just go pick up. I don't know what exactly I need for the underwater. I know you don't have to obviously water them. It's probably just the seed dibbler and the spade, and I can ditch the rake. But I do think I will just park my butt there and just pick a whole bunch of giant seaweed. So we'll also grab out, unfortunately, some coins and dig site pendants, and I have to find where my ship is so I can grab out the diving stuff. I think we left everything at Pandemonium, right? Or it actually might be at the Summer Shore. Phase, random gift, what? Lime show, no thank you. Recover boats. Right, charter. One's at the Pandemonium, one's at the Summer Shore. So I'm pretty sure you can just grab them out of either. We go charter, Pandemonium. Hop on the boats. Hop on any boats. We should be able to grab the diving stuff out of here. Beautiful. The dig sites. You can take the rowboat here to the north, right? Barge. No, doesn't look like it. Grab my XP while we're here, why not? It's juicy amounts. All 3 grew, that's nice. 2 levels of farming from that. And a spot to tick chop. Which again is probably going to be the case because I have to get to 75. It's annoying. That's quite the jump from 70. Being what? An extra 500k? That wasn't quick enough. It's number 3. Alright. But with that, I think we're going to leave it and... Oh, not travel. I'm just going to... I don't remember there being a zipline here. I'm just going to wait here, I guess, for seeds to spawn, plant them, wait for it to grow, and then just harvest it straight away. Suppose I could also clean my hands and do some agility. I do need fossils and new mine. I want to unlock Volcanic Mine. It's a thought. You too heavy with the diving apparatus? Eh. Either way. Till stuff spawns. I'm just gonna wait. So we're gonna leave there. I'll probably plant them. And then go do stuff around the house that I need to do. Ugh. Come back, pick them, plant them again, so forth and so on. So, yeah. I think we'll leave there. Alright, a little bit of progress today. We'll keep it up, and, you know, Questcape by December. Feels reasonable. Mid-December, maybe. It all depends. I mean, all of these are probably, you know, 1 day apiece. Aside from Recipe Disaster, because, you know, easy enough to finish that off. But, anyway, everyone hanging around, watch your post.